Aries, welcome back. So Aries, this is going to be your September you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be connecting with during this time frame. Keep in mind that all of the energy can be interchangeable, as this is a general reading, and it could be pertaining to anyone in your life, not just intimate, but take it as it resonates. So let's go ahead and get started. Aries, the shared energy between you and the person you're dealing with is the numinous energy. So Piscean energy for some of you. This is all about the unknown, the unknowable, ESP, deja vu, psychic abilities, maybe tapping into that, Aries, or really sharpening up your intuitive skills. Okay, you may have a very intuitive, mysterious type of connection with the person that you're dealing with during this time frame. But this also talks about shadow work and our inner knowing and knowing who we are before we try to impose ourselves into a relationship, so to speak. And it does talk about, like enigmas, intuition, dreams, dream state, things like that. So Aries, let's see what your overall energy is. And you have Justice here. So you may be getting some justice during this time frame, Aries. This is all about keeping your integrity in balance, okay? So taking the higher road, not going below the belt, sitting in the knowing of what you deserve and allowing it to come to you, not necessarily pushing an issue, okay? This person's in the moon energy, definitely Piscean, Libran energy out for some of you. But this just talks about the dream state. Like I said, this person may be very mysterious to you, or they have a very spiritual quality to them or to the connection, or they could feel that way towards you. But it's just like there's something that you can't quite put your finger on here with this person. And I do feel like this person kind of carries this elusive energy. It could be very magnetic to other people or to you, Aries. But this could also talk about, on the other side of that coin, this person being very secretive. Nothing is ever what it seems with this person. You know, you may have to constantly read between the lines with this person. And Aries, you're not a zodiac sign that really cares too much for that energy. You kind of like, tell me what it is. This is what it is. Okay, let's do this, you know. So this is saying, kind of sit back, let justice do its job, let karma do its job, kind of allow things to fall into place naturally, Aries. Some of you may have had trouble allowing in the past, but I feel like you're in a much more balanced energy in September, so we'll see how this plays out. So we're going to go into the recent past energy then, Aries, and see what events led up to this on your side and their side. Then we're going to go into each other's perception of the connection, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, what your hopes are, and then the future energy. So all your cards kind of came out at once here. So you have the Two of Swords, the Six of Coins, the Nine of Coins, the Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh, that's almost identical to what I was just saying. You might have been uncertain how to approach this person or this situation in the past, okay? Or may have had some insecurities or doubts about your own intuition and what you were feeling and what you were thinking, questioning that. But I feel like there's this energy of just giving of yourself anyways. So some of you, even though you weren't really certain, you gave of yourself anyways. And whether you got it back or not didn't really matter, Aries, because karmically speaking, because of that generosity, it was returned unto you in many different forms. And you have seen that, or will be seeing that in September. This is getting really also aligned with yourself emotionally, okay? So I do get a lot of hypersensitive energy here, and like I said, that could be you tapping into your more intuitive spiritual self, and or it could be this person exuding that towards you. But I get that you've really learned how to just kind of rely on yourself, Aries, and Yet at the same time, still be feminine and still be soft. Even if you're a masculine, still being empathetic, still being, you know, understanding when you need to be, okay? Giving when you need to be, even if you aren't going to get it in return, you know, but you always get it in return, and you have gotten it in return, and you will. So let's see this person's energy. 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. So you had 6 of Coins. They have 6 of Coins over here. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. So this person's energy, Aries, what the immediate phrase that came to my mind was a waste of time and energy. You could have felt that way in the past about this connection, or this person could have felt that way. Like this was more than a struggle than I bargained for. I put in more than I was emotionally ready to, or this person gave and this person kind of wasted it. There's a sense of like, so, I feel this person feeling like, wow, I gave to something and I still ended up in this emotional wasteland of just ruminating thoughts and carelessness. That's it. Carelessness was an issue here within the connection in the past energy, or within this person's life. They may have been careless with their money. They may have been careless with their words. They may have been careless with their emotions. They may have expected a lot of people to give to them, but then didn't really have the energy to reciprocate that, you know, take, like that type of energy. Aries, I'm feeling it mostly on this person's side, but it could be interchangeable. It could be that was you doing that, but take it as it resonates, guys. I just feel a lot of conflicting emotions on this person's end. And don't get me wrong, you know, this person's intention, I don't think is to take. I think that they take on more than they can handle, and then they get caught in this suction, you know, whirlpool downwards almost, you know. So that's an interesting energy. So let's look at your perception of this connection then, Aries, and we'll start there. Keep in mind, perception is the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be the whole truth, yeah? But we'll see. Ooh, whoa, there's that 5 of Wands. Oh, sorry, that's the 7 of Wands. It looks almost identical to that card, though. Interesting. So you see the struggle here. So when you see the connection, you see it as 7 of Wands and then the 2 of Coins here. Okay. I need one more. Ah! Or a million more. Only because I love you, Aries, am I going to read all of these for you. Quick synopsis. All right. So Aries, yeah, I feel like when you think of this connection, 7 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, kind of up in the air, right? Not really, a lot of defensiveness, a lot of back and forth, a lot of, you know, feeling like you are constantly trying to juggle within the connection, or this person is. Then we have the Star card, the 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So there's been healing within the connection, and or I feel like Aries, when you think of this connection, you just think of your ships coming in and being the successful one and overcoming and really placing yourself in that energy here, okay? And then we go into Knight of Swords, Judgment, the 10 of Cups, and the Page of Coins. So Aries, you know, here's this energy of needing to communicate something here, or wanting to communicate a decision that was made about your emotional fulfillment and where you will and will not put your time and energy. All right, so this connection could have forced you, Aries, to look at your life in a way where you had to determine whether this was bringing you closer to your highest self or farther away from it, and was it worth putting your time and energy into? Because I think you were up in the air for a while, you know. There's, like I said, a bit of feeling like you need to protect or defensiveness here. But then at the same time, hoping for your ships to come in, hoping to be successful in this, you know, and just kind of sitting back and waiting. That's that waiting approach I was talking about. And then, you know, communicating that, hey, you know, you may have made the decision, or this person may have made the decision, that your happiness comes first. It just comes first. And that's where you're going to invest your time and energy into the potentials of your life. The potentials in your life that line you up with what make you feel good, that are easily on the same page with you, that make you feel successful. And for some of you, this person has the capability to do that, or they do that for you, and you see that in them. Others of you, this person may not line up, you know, and then that's your answer. So let's see what their perception is of you. What is their perception of you? Two of Cups. Ooh, I saw the Emperor. That's your card. Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups. So this person's perception, Aries, is that they have a soulmate connection with you. Okay? I feel like with the Emperor and the Queen of Wands here, this person may feel that you're a bit above them, you know, and that may make them feel inadequate, because I get a lot of inadequacies. And I saw that in the past energy, okay? So this person may feel emotionally like they can't give you what you deserve, or that they feel somewhat inadequate. Don't get me wrong, this person isn't in despair. They know that they're a creative component as well, but I think that they are somewhat emotionally out of touch with that during this time frame. You may excite this person, Aries. They may feel like you have a lot of commonalities, but at the same time, there's an imbalance here. And if it's not them feeling inadequate, then it's you feeling inadequate. Despite the fact that there's a strong connection, there's still confusion around it as to what they should choose. And I think the confusion is stemming from this energy of, one, being emotionally drained, and two, feeling somewhat inadequate, you know? Whether that's you or them. That's not a word I get every day. So let's see what your genuine feelings are. I'm just going to move these over here so I have room. Underneath it all, Aries, what is your genuine emotion towards this person? So underneath perception, how do you truly feel? You know, what emotion does this person bring out in you during this time frame? Faith. Page of Swords. Give me something to believe in. Yeah. That's your stance. This is really clear. Five of Wands. And then here's the Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. Really interesting. So Aries, you know, the phrase that I heard was, give me something to believe in. You know, so I feel like in your emotional space, there is belief there in this connection. Or there is a belief here in yourself, but I feel it's with this person. But at the same time, it's like you want them to show you. Demonstrate to me why I should trust you. You know, demonstrate to me why I should trust, you know, the connection. Or this could be a total internal dialogue where you're having trouble trusting your own faith. And I saw that in the past. So it could be either or both, but on an emotional level, there is a distrust that things will just naturally work out. Even though you are practicing the art of just kind of letting things balance themselves out, I do feel there's an emotional struggle here where you feel like you kind of have to do something or take some sort of action to get the connection that you're desiring, but really you just need to sit back and be your amazing self and tap into the temperance energy, which is balancing out moods and being patient in the energy and focusing on things that make you feel self-sufficient and independent, and you know, having a little bit more faith that the more you open up, the more others will open up, and the more things will come into you, not just including this person, but things that you've been desiring. And this battlefield here of emotions is keeps showing up here, but it's kind of like you feel like you need to, I'm getting the song Love is a Battlefield, so that could be what your past experience in relationships, and so you're almost expecting that in this relationship or other relationships, and that's a dangerous space to be in. Just because some relationships have been challenging doesn't mean that all will be, Aries. It will be, though, if you expect it, because you always get what you expect. That is how law of attraction works. So be careful with that emotion. You know, for some of you, that's what it's about. For others of you, it's just like this, you know, you have a little bit of conflicting emotions about trusting and then not really trusting, you know, wanting to be independent, but then really desiring a soulmate connection, or this soulmate connection for some of you, because emotionally you do feel connected, okay? So let's see how this person genuinely feels, whoa, towards you. This person wants to get at you. Look at their cards flew over there. So let's see. Aries, how does this person genuinely feel? King of Cups, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Really interesting. The Page of Pentacles was in your perception. Page of Pentacles is in their emotions. This person is trying to come to terms with things emotionally that may or may not have anything to do with you. You know, not always is the way someone treats you, actually never is the way someone treats you about you, but more about themselves and how they process emotions and what they've been through, and if they're carrying that experience into the future. This person struggled in the past, you know what I'm saying? I saw that here. I saw that here. And I think that they're trying to come to terms emotionally with a lot of baggage that they've been carrying around for a really long time that kind of makes them a little bit distant and guarded. But they do genuinely want, on an emotional level, some sort of new potential, new opportunity, you know. But I feel, emotionally speaking, this person needs to clear some major issues out, or they are attempting to do that, and they may just want to be alone when they are going through these heavy emotions and detach, maybe even get defensive and guarded. You know, like when this person's feeling very emotional, their response may be to get on guard, you know, which puts you on your guard, and vice versa. But I see that this person, emotionally speaking, they are set on some certain intention here. And what is that? And it's the Lovers. So twin flame connection, for those of you who believe in that. This person may be very set in their intention towards this connection, since it showed up 1, 2, 3 times that it's a very spiritual connection. And or it could be a connection elsewhere, guys, and you would know if that's you. Could be Gemini energy for some of you, but emotionally, they're genuinely set on a very strong connection. Even if they waver in their perception, even if they waver in their words, even if their actions waver in their heart, they're set. So what is your hope, Aries? Your card already flipped. The Wheel. Yeah. So you're hoping that karma's gonna just, bring whatever is whatever is in your highest good to you naturally, and it will. And it will, but you have to get into a very relaxed mindset, Aries, where your main focus is not the connection, where your main focus is flipped onto the connection between you and self, you and your soul, how you feel about yourself. And I see that you have done a lot of that work in the past energy, which is really, really beautiful, because if you have done that work, then you will get evidence of that work showing itself to you in the form of something that makes you feel more self-sufficient and emotionally secure during this time frame. And it could be anything. It doesn't even have to be related to this connection, but it could be. This person's hope. 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. So they're hoping to detach, to focus on themselves. Which actually I think, because they have all of this emotional issues going on, that would be in their highest good to do that. They may have trouble detaching. Like I said, sometimes the persona doesn't always show the emotion, because I feel that they're very fixated. They're very fixed and set when it comes to emotionally the intention that they hold for the connection. But everything else is a bit inconsistent at times. But I feel like this person wants time to work on themselves. So let's look at future energies, Aries, and keep in mind that all the future energies can be changed with free will. I'm just giving you a snapshot of what it looks like today, but you're in the driver's seat of your own life. So most likely future outcome for my Aries, you have the Death card here, Scorpio energy for some of you. Yeah, the 7 of Cups, and it's in the reverse. And then, wow, Aries. I feel like a little schoolgirl. Did you guys hear that giggle I just did? Sorry, I'm tickled for you. Let me tell you why. Here's an ending to all this emotional confusion that you've had. Complete ending, complete change. And then what ushers in? There's the fruition. There is the Ace of Pentacles. There's something that you have been wanting that's coming to you. Could be commitment, could be finances, could be another job opportunity. It really could be anything. A newfound way of feeling about yourself, because honestly, the biggest wins we have in life have nothing to do with our external reality or another person. The biggest wins we have in life are when we gain a higher perspective of self. Some of you, that may be what it is. But I actually see for a lot of you, you're going to have something tangible come to fruition in September. So this is saying, get some rest. Be emotionally secure. Emotional security, emotional control is what will usher this in. If you're all imbalanced, if you're all too focused elsewhere, it's not going to come in for you. So I feel like this is saying, get rest, relax. You've done all of the work that you need to do. You said everything you needed to say. You put everything into place that you already needed to put into place. So this month you get a bit of a breather, Aries. And that, now you see why I was tickled. Tickled pink. I'm wearing pink. So let's see this person's future energy, Aries. The Star. I was talking in my head. I'm alive, I've been waiting. I'm alive and I waited for you. Right here, right now. I have no idea the significance of that song to this reading, but something you've been waiting for. Something you've been waiting for. coming to fruition. Okay, for a lot of you. But check out that song. I don't know the title or the artist. Just random. All right, so this person's future energy is the Star. Oh my goodness. The Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. Sorry. The Knight of Cups. So the Knights are action oriented. Okay, the thing I don't like about the Knights is it can be a bit of in and out energy. This person could have a history of doing that. Okay, Aquarian energy for some of you. But I feel like this person's future energy is, they're really searching for their self-worth. I mean, I don't know how many times I could say that. They've really struggled. Somebody feels inadequate at times. Maybe like they can't emotionally give you what you deserve, or financially, or whatever this is. They're trying to get a hold of these heavy emotions, but emotionally they're very set on their intention. But this person is striving for their self-worth, you know, looking to kind of gain a higher perspective themselves. But I see communication here. I see this person opening up emotionally. You know, this person, once they get into a better feeling space, you know, because I feel like they've been struggling, but if they get into a better feeling space, and when they get into a better feeling space, I feel in September, then this person will, something that they used to run from, they will turn around to, or come back around to. And then there's this Knight of Cups. So wanting to be more open, available, romantic. But there are inconsistencies here. It's like they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it, but they feel it. They may not want to talk about their emotions. They just want you to know that there's emotions, you know. They want you to read between the lines. They want you to see it without saying it. And that, I think that's been a problem for you, because you don't really like that too much. But you know, I feel like that's kind of this person's persona, or has been their persona. I don't really see that changing, but I do see them opening up here. And then they have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there's love. There's a lot of love. There's emotion. Yeah? And then Six of Cups, Eight of Wands. So there's still some things from the past that they really need to talk about, but I feel that they don't like to talk about it, Aries. And it's not really your job to push this person out of their comfort zone. It's your job to focus on you and where your comfort zone is, and stand in that power. And this person will have to vibrate with you to get on the same level as you. It's really just as simple as that. So it's like, lay back, stay back, you know, let it come to you. I think that this is, I mean, come on, Aries. Your reading made me so happy. I giggled like a schoolgirl. I don't know what else you want out of a reading, but it's good, you know. It's good either way. So it'll be interesting to see how this person comes forward, or if they decide to, or, you know, if they open up to you, if you're in a current connection with them. But I do sense that there's a lot of love here, but they've got some things that they're working on, okay? So you could be dealing with, like I said, Libra, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, another Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius again, Pisces, I think I already said that. Leo, could be Cancer. Yeah. So those are the predominant zodiac signs I have out, Aries, but keep in mind it can be any zodiac sign because this is a general reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please do let me know in the comment section down below. Also, check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I do go live on Facebook and talk about just spirituality, law of attraction, things like that. So you can catch me there. Also, don't forget to check out my Teespring. I have some new t-shirts available, as well as my sister's online boutique, which is where I get the majority of my clothes, including this dress. So, I'm going to leave you on that note, wishing you the very best. Till next time, my friends. Namaste.